Parents be like, there's so many carriers, so many types of carriers. I don't know which one to choose and which is the best carrier. Can you help me? Hello, hi, welcome again to Hani Babywear. Question. We have been receiving a lot of questions repetitively. What carrier suits to my baby? Or ada tak carrier yang you boleh suggestkan? Or I want to start baby wearing. I want to buy a carrier. Can you help me to decide? Maybe suggest which carrier that the best for us? Well, yes. Don't get me wrong. We do understand baby wearers come from many generations, perhaps from the different background. Probably they never baby wear before. Some of the family tak pernah start baby wear, kan? We always explain and we always do suggestions as per the preferences of the parents lah. And this is very common, especially for the new parents who wants to start to baby wear. Kita akan bagi explanation setiap carrier type yang lalu ada dekat market dan which one yang maybe mungkin tak pernah nampak sebelum ni. You boleh learn about it and perhaps I hope that maybe this is help you guys to decide, get a clear picture which one that suits you the best. Okay? Okay, so we start with the first carrier. This is one of the common carrier, especially in Malaysia and neighboring countries like Indonesia, Philippines and Singapore. I think that you guys probably dah tahu kan apa nama dia. Is a piece of clothes. Dia macam sehelai saja, but at the end of one end tu, dia ada two ends, tapi only one end tu dia ada ring. A pair of ring. Okay, so this is what we call ring sling. So ring sling ialah a set of fabric and a ring that been used satu bahu saja. So you might wanna carry your baby like this lah, dekat tepi or front. Okay, what is ring sling is for? Dia boleh dipakai untuk baby premature. Untuk baby newborn, tak ada limitation on the weight and the size baby lah. Because it's very flexible. You can just adjust the size according to the baby and yourself to fit in. Tak ada masalah apa. So, I'm going to tell you, kebaikan ring sling ni ialah dia cepat. I mean, dia hanya memerlukan skill yang ini saja. You have to learn how to masukkan the hujung and this one, okay, and then cara untuk pakai comfortably and mudah untuk pakai dan keluarkan baby for nursing the baby. This is one carrier yang salah satu carrier yang mudah untuk menyusu baby because it's already in the hip, so you can perhaps just bring it to your position untuk menyusu. But anyway, just to bagi tahu that if you are really new to baby wearing, we would advise you to not combine baby wearing and breastfeeding at the same time. You have to master the skill of baby wearing first before masukkan the breastfeeding skill or nursing skills while baby wearing. And kalau tak faham atau perlukan guidance, you can just contact me or any other baby wearing consultant around Malaysia lah. Apa yang tak bagus pasal ring sling ni, dia ialah sebelah bahu saja. Maksudnya dalam satu-satu masa kalau baby tu dah membesar atau berat, when the baby gets heavier and bigger, of course the burden only jatuh pada your bahu saja, and of course you tends to easily get sore shoulder at the one side saja. Maksudnya kalau you dominant shoulder dekat sini, selalu pakai yang kat sini, you akan rasa sakit lah. And then of course it's not easy to switch to an shoulder yang kita kurang dominant, but you can try anyway, but it's just that feel awkward a little bit. Right? Ring sling dia ada size anyway, but some of the manufacturer dia tak ada size. It's just like standard size. But anyway, most of the brands memang dia akan ada size. Size tu ialah bukan size panjang lebar ring atau kain, but kepanjangan kain itu sendiri. Maksudnya kalau size S probably pendek sikit, M panjang sikit, dan L lebih panjang lah. Kepanjangan kain ni, kenapa kita ada size? Sebab badan pemakai, baby wears have a different type of body. Of course, the sizes of the body. Lilitan tu dia tak boleh, tak akan optimum sampai dekat sini. So that is why we have sizes, right? Okay, next, this one is simple. It's kind of like a loop, a fabric that a loop, something like, for the first timer you might say that, is it a skirt or a girdle? Now, basically this is we call pouch. Okay, pouch. Apa keistimewaan pouch ni ialah dia didatangkan dengan size lah, because dia ada diameter berbeza ikut tubuh pemakai. And normally kita guna pouch ni untuk baby premature atau newborn lah. Tak berapa sesuai, not really suitable for bigger babies or toddler, because dia lebih kurang macam sling, because it uses only single shoulder to carry. So cara dia boleh pakai, normally dia boleh pakai untuk both sides lah. If you prefer the blue color, then you can just use blue, or otherwise you can use pink. They might come with a different color too, but in my library I have this pink. Well, okay, right. Cara pakainya ialah macam pakai sling macam ni, selempang. And you just masukkan baby. Baby need to be in an upright position, maksudnya kena tegak dalam ni, and make sure the bum is here. Later I will show each and every carrier in the next video, cara pemakaian dan demonstration dengan baby. Right, for now I just show the very brief introduction and giving you the clearer picture yang, oh, ini rupanya pouch, macam tu kan. So this is a pouch. Cara dia, you masukkan baby menegak, and then you akan, bahu tu dia akan flip macam ni. So dia akan bagi you a little bit of comfort dekat bahu. And this one is also senang untuk masukkan baby dan senang untuk keluarkan. And you just remove like this saja. Why pouch is macam not really common in Malaysia? Because if you tend untuk pakai dalam jangka masa yang panjang, I mean one carrier for maybe 2 years, then pouch is not the one yang ekonomi lah, because if you have this pouch, definitely when the baby gets bigger, like baby reaching to 1 year, you have to upgrade to another carrier that giving you much comfortable, and also much comfortable for the baby and also you. Alright, so this is a pouch. Not many shops that been selling this nowadays, but if you keen to try on, we have this one piece in my library. Ta-da! I bet not many of you know what is this called. It's like a panel, and they have like 4 long tali, medai, or some might call it bedai, B-E-H-D-A-I. Medai is actually this is one of the modern look lah, because it's originally from maybe Vietnam or Southeast Asia. This is kind of like a traditional carrier for them. And this one, because over the time people invented and then improvised a bit to kena dengan demand semasa, maybe. So they make something like this, which the straps ni dia buat wider and ada padded sikit kan, because the traditional one doesn't have this kind of like feature. They're more like a piece of cloth and that's it. And smaller, of course, narrower strap. Macam mana nak pakai ni? Well, it's, you need to have some skills to ikat. Okay? Because if let's say that you don't have the skill, if I give you this carrier, then how to ikat, how to use the baby, how to put the baby. And it doesn't have any buckles at all, like a usual soft structure carrier that we've been seeing most of the parents been using, and it's a famous carrier in Malaysia. Yes. So medai is the one that you have to tie on the waist, and of course you have to fold it, this one over the baby's bum, and yang ni to your shoulders. And this one they got size. Of course, this one is a standard size that fits a baby of ages 4 months and above. So mostly medai dia tak sesuai untuk newborn unless it's stated otherwise. Most of the medai manufacturer dia tak buat size for newborn friendly. Probably they have macam settings like you can just perhaps cinching here and adjustment here to make the panel smaller to fit the newborn, but mostly no. They have this one for bigger baby lah, slightly bigger, like 4 months and above, and they have another size for toddler, is something like 1.5 year and above, like 2 years macam tu. I like this one because of the flexibility, like I said. You know, you can just ikat, and you have to ikat and learn the skills, but it's just a little skill that you need the most, and you can just master it within 1 week. It's just simple, and mostly the baby suka because they're comfortable, dia lembut. Keburukan dia ialah ia perlukan masa. Let's say that if you are going macam untuk emergency ke, untuk cepat, then medai is not something yang you probably would opt for unless you dah ikat siap-siap dalam kereta and you just keluar and tarik. But still, you need space some more because of these long rails. So this is more like untuk hari-hari biasa yang you tak perlu pergi rushing kat mana-mana, then yes, you can use this medai. Next one is, this one is very friendly to newborn, premature, and also twins. You can carry twins in it. Yes, this is a stretchy wrap. Stretchy wrap is a very long piece of cloth. Normally they don't have size. They will come in the standard size, but of course they are long. They are long enough. Yep. And it made from a stretchy cotton or polyester. It depends on the blends, but we know it's stretchy. So because the name is stretchy wrap, so it's stretchy. Why is stretchy? Like I said, it's flexibility and it's softer to the especially newborn skin, gentle skin. Ini boleh dipakai untuk premature babies, twin babies, even twin babies yang premature pun dia boleh pakai carry dua with this stretchy wrap. And newborn, okay, in the normal product they said that they can carry sampai baby around 8 months or 1 year. But for me personally, I would never carry a 1-year-old baby in the stretchy wrap. Not 6 months, because my baby, both of them memang lahir besar dan berat, so we don't carry them in a stretchy wrap. Because stretchy ni dia tak begitu comfortable on your shoulder. I mean, they are sometimes for the baby yang kecil, lighter babies, but not for the heavier one. because when it gets bigger and bigger, baby tu akan macam menarik sedikit kain ni, and lama-lama dia akan rasa jatuh-jatuh sikit. But this one is ideally for newborn. I would say that for newborn yang baru, yang ada masalah mungkin nipple confusion, biasanya lactation counselor will suggest to use this stretchy wrap. Because it's easier to for premature, they can for skin and skin, they can use this one. Very easy and very handy. It normally comes with a pouch, so you can just bring it anywhere and put it in your handbag. And next is, this is actually for a bigger baby. I would say it's 6 months and above punya carrier. Because why? Because this carrier is only meant for bag carry. This is what we call Onbuhimo. It's a Japanese term, Onbuhimo. This may look like soft structure carrier because dia ada shoulder strap, dia ada panel, and dia ada nampak macam ada buckle, right? It's just the buckle on the chest strap saja. They don't have waist punya buckle. So the idea of this Onbuhimo is for the quick up for the baby to be carried at the back. Memang dia kena skill yang sangat ni because they don't have any secure seatings at the baby's bum. So you just need to fold up this one under the baby's bum, and of course kena rapat to your bag and masukkan kaki to this panel kat bawah ni, so the kaki will get secured in here lah. So both sides, and you just clip on the chest strap, and then you are good to go. So Onbuhimo is one of the favorite carrier for mums yang ada bigger babies, and they will normally use this Onbuhimo for hiking or jalan-jalan. And Onbuhimo is more attractive because they are banyak makers yang boleh custom. Like me, this is my custom Onbuhimo. It's like you have a piece of woven wrap, you just send for a conversion, and that's so the material is from the woven wrap. Of course, it's airy enough and comfy enough, and you just put just need something like padded shoulder strap. And yes, and okay, before I forgot, Onbuhimo does have sizes. Normally they have like this one is standard size, and the other one should be a toddler size, which is slightly bigger. The panel is slightly bigger. There are still some of the makers, probably makers tu mungkin dia punya kepakaran dia ialah membuat Onbuhimo, but they said that Onbuhimo can be used from newborn ke, atau Onbuhimo can use front carry ke kan. For me as a consultant, we ada syllabus. We have that kind of like baby wearing syllabus from year to year, from time to time, and I would say that we never agree that Onbuhimo can be worn started from the newborn, and Onbuhimo, we never agree that Onbuhimo can be worn in front, because banyak safety features yang kita rasa kita boleh doubt when we advocate untuk guna wrongly yang beyond daripada what the carrier does. Okay, so if any of you, any parents yang macam pernah tengok iklan, orang cakap this one kind of like Onbuhimo or something like dia tukar nama ke something, boleh dipakai newborn. For me it's kind of like if you are new parents, I won't suggest you to buy that. Okay, there are still a lot more carriers, of course a lot more carriers yang matches to your budget, and of course 100% safe, rather than you can just macam invest yang a few hundred ringgit for something that you also uncertain of the safety. Like this Onbuhimo lah. The disclaimer is dia tak safe for newborn dan dia tak safe untuk front carry. Newborn is only meant for back carry. So what we call back carry is bila baby dah besar who can sit sendiri. Dia dah boleh sit sendiri, meaning dia punya tulang dan tulang hip dia tu dia dah stronger. So kita boleh carry kat belakang and dia boleh guna Onbuhimo ni. Tapi bukan untuk baby yang belum boleh duduk dan belum ada structure tulang yang bagus, and bukan untuk newborn. If anything that any part of you tak clear, you can perhaps leave a comment here later, yeah? Next, this is the carrier that I love most. This is what I mean flexibility again. Okay, this is I don't have apa tu, this is not only Tula my collection. I have a lot more woven wrap. We call this woven wrap because it's woven, maksudnya dia ditenun. Ditenun tu pula dia ada jenis dia lah, mesin atau tenun tangan. But of course, the one that I have both here is machine woven. Kita panggil woven wrap. Kain dia tu, it depends on the maker and depends on the ketebalan dan juga gentian. Gentian is, in English we call it blend. Some woven wrap that came with 100% cotton blend and came with, others who might came with a mixture combination of cotton and linen, and maybe combination of silk and other blends that various, I can say, but I can go through this deeper on the next video, I promise. Woven wrap dia ada banyak brands, dia ada banyak blends, and dia ada banyak size. Bukan size macam kelebaran tak, tapi dia kepanjangan sama macam ring sling tadi. Dia panjang size tu, panjang kain tu ialah size woven wrap lah. Dia ada banyak size, but still I will go this further later on. What I'm going to say is woven wrap boleh digunakan start daripada newborn juga, tak ada limitation on the maximum weight ke minimum weight ke size baby ke, because this is flexible. You boleh adjust sendiri ikut size baby. Meaning to say that even if baby premature or baby twins pun you boleh guna this woven wrap. Tapi woven wrap you kena ada skills ikatan yang padu, because skill ikatan tu akan definekan you punya safety when you carrying a baby. Meaning to say I'm not going to scare you, but of course kita kena ada ikatan yang bagus, seating, making a seat, generous seat ke, or safety, secure seat for the baby, and ikat. And of course when you wear the baby in this woven wrap, always check either ikatan ke or seat ke, because baby tends to do a lot of movements, so takut kain tu macam terkeluar ke seat. And dia boleh guna sampai baby besar. Like me personally, I use woven wrap sampai umur baby dah 4 years. I mean, my baby sampai 4 years, bigger babies pun I still can carry her in my woven wrap. The kain is memang strong enough to carry burdens yang berat, like my baby dulu like 16 kg, I can carry them. And kalau kata tak sakit bahu ke apa, because it depends on the kain itself. So that's why you kena choose the right dia ada banyak guide for this woven wrap anyway. But I do like woven wrap juga because they have many patterns, colors, and of course it depends on your budget. You can get like economy woven wrap, affordable one, or you can get a high-end woven wrap. Of course, it it has a different blend, and that blend juga pun menyumbang kepada price difference. The color and the versatility of the woven wrap is something that I love the most. And not many of the new parent would love to learn wrapping their baby in the woven wrap. I do understand and I do agree on that. But if you are keen to learn and you want to feel what is the difference using this woven wrap or any other carriers, you are welcome to do so. We have a lot in my Sling library. Okay, last but not least is we have apa lagi kalau bukan SSC ataupun soft structure carrier. So if people ask you what is SSC? SSC is soft structure carrier, or dalam bahasa Melayu we can say carrier lah. Carrier yang berstruktur lembut. Berstruktur lembut di sini maksudnya dia structured, kan? Dia ada panel, dia ada waist pad dan juga dia ada shoulder strap. Dia ada structure lah. Dia unlike the woven wrap, dia tak ada structure. It's just a long piece of cloth. But this one dia ada structure. Ini memang I never doubt lah. Memang very most wanted carrier. Jenis carrier yang paling glamour, yang paling orang suka. For now, bukan for now lah. Since couple of years back pun memang ramai orang suka soft structure carrier. Because why? Because mudah, and dia skills dia hanya macam you just learn how to position the baby, how to adjust, do the setting semua kan. Back there when I started in baby wearing like 5 years or 6 years ago, tak banyak maker yang, mungkin masa tu pun memang tak ada, or mungkin ada satu maker, SSC maker yang boleh buat adjustable. Meaning to say yang boleh pakai dari newborn macam ni lah. Contoh dari newborn sampai toddler. Dulu kalau orang yang nak pakai SSC, dia akan ada banyak size and banyak jenis, banyak unit SSC tu, because dia ada from baby size, and then bila baby tu besar dia akan beli yang standard size, lepas standard size dia akan beli yang toddler size, and even besar lagi dia akan beli yang preschool size. Okay, masa tu memang tak ada orang yang come across with the idea yang buat adjustable macam ni. Panel yang boleh adjust, turun naik, semua kecil besar. So instead of you have 4 SSC, you can just have 1 and you boleh guna sampai baby around 2 years. Boleh dikatakan macam mudah bawa pun mungkin, ya. Parent banyak suka, and dia boleh guna macam kalau mommy and daddy nak pakai, so dua-dua boleh guna, because they just need adjustment, and dua-dua pun tak ada issue nak pakai. Sebab kalau carrier yang lebih complicated sikit, probably only the mommy je yang do the carrying lah kan, yang bawa baby tu only perhaps the mom sajalah yang tahu the skills. But this one, you don't have to learn that much macam skills or what not semua. It's just need a very minimal skill. You can just guna. Dia ada tutorial and dia ada guides. Guna very easy, straightforward. So I hope that ini dapat bagi you clearer picture apa jenis-jenis carrier yang selalu ada, yang very common in our Malaysian market. And tambah-tambah sekarang pula dah kebanyakannya dah boleh berjalan vacation, bercuti semua. Yes, you might need a carrier for your baby kan, untuk sightseeing semua. It's actually bagi you hands free, and you boleh menikmati masa dengan family, and you boleh tengok laut ke, keliling-keliling tempat yang cantik, and carrying the baby.